Hey guys, round two just ended, and in this episode, we're gonna talk quickly about that. Also, we're gonna talk a little bit about the schedule of round three, perhaps our coach selections, and this is a bright spot for us as we already have 6 out of 6 selections till now. So maybe some people got some money out of it. And in the end, we're gonna just look our teams as per usual for the round changes and our thoughts for this double round week. So starting then on the last fixture last week, for me, it was amazing to see Yabusele having another great game and actually was on fire. For a moment at the first half, it seems like he was just one player, one man show for Real. The Real won easily in Istanbul. Um, then also we had another big win, away win for another Spanish team, where Barcelona won in Piraeus, 77-68. They were also shooting the lights out, many 3 pointers. And another Spanish team that I think most people wouldn't think that will be 2-0 at this point. Um, Valencia won against Fenerbahce 77-72. They have won against Monaco at the start 70-65. Um, and that brings me to Monaco. So that's another team that everyone thought they would be on the top spots. They have many injuries. Lloyd, Kemba Walker haven't played his debut yet, but yeah, I'm not sure what's happening there. A big loss. Virtus having a great win in there, and we had Zalgiris winning at their home against Cervena Zvezda, and be also at the top of the standings. So also Partizan managed to win, and yeah, I think we've seen also as well and Alba showing signs that they're probably gonna be the weak change of the Euroleague, and then Panathinaikos managed to get their first win. Now moving on to round three,
Yeah,
Konstantinos, how do you see things?
so moving to round three, we see also some big games coming up. For example, we have Partizan versus Barcelona. You know how strong Partizan is at their home court. So we expect, an electric atmosphere as usual in Stark Arena. And it's the second. I can say back to back, but it's not back to back actually, but it's back to back away difficult games for Barcelona. But as Bill said, they managed to win in Piraeus. But now let's see what they can do in Belgrade. Also, we have Fenerbahce versus Panathinaikos. Again, in turn one. This is a big game for both teams. Fenerbahce is coming out of a defeat, and Panathinaikos is looking in here for his first away game in Euroleague, and I believe they just want to make a statement win. Let's say not just a win, but a statement win against one of the main teams in Euroleague. And also, we have in turn one again. I think turn one has the most um, amazing games. Let's say we have Emporio Armani Milan, or should I say Olympia Milan versus Olympiacos. Olympiacos wants to bounce back after the defeat versus Barcelona, and Armani didn't play last round because the game versus Maccabi was suspended due to the war in Israel. So let's see how good Armani can be in their home court. Um, Also in turn two, as I said, I spoke briefly about Maccabi. Maccabi is playing their first away game versus Valencia. who which team won two close games? The first in round one, I mean in round two. Both games were close, but they managed to win both games, as Bill said.
And
Uh,
actually,
mhm,
I wanna just add on that last year that was a problem with Valencia. They had problem closing out games.
mhm.
They had many beats on close games, and if you think about it, if they have won some of their close games, they could be potentially around the playoff spot. And this year we have the play-in tournament, so um, I didn't think they are play-in tournament team, but perhaps they could do it. We'll see. It's too early in the year, but they show good signs.
That's true. It's just two rounds of Euroleague, and we haven't even seen, let's say, from a marathon, we haven't even seen the first 100, 200 meters. But as you said, Bill, maybe that was one element that Valencia won, let's say, from last year. That's what they added to their character, to their mentality, to close the games. So maybe we see a different Valencia this year. We never know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Um, as you said about the coach suggestions, well, let's hope the streak wins again this round. So the first coach, I mean, the top tier coach we recommend is Chus Mateo from Real Madrid with 10.5 credits. Is top tier is an expensive choice, but Real Madrid is coming out of a big win against Anadolu Efes, and a convincing win. So, and against Zalgiris, a very, very strong team. However, Real Madrid on the court can finish and do the job. Also, from mid market, we have Erdem Chan, the head coach of Anadolu Efes, with 7 credits. Anadolu Efes is playing versus Asvel. We believe it will be not a very difficult game for Anadolu Efes to win, and in my opinion, is a must win for FS because
I
they
was
have,
about to say that
yeah,
this
yeah,
is the
they started with 2 defeats, so they need to win this game. And the deep value choice is Luca Banchi, the coach of Virtus Bologna, with 6.3 credits. Virtus lost their first game in their home court versus Algiris, but the win they just did versus Monaco in Monaco, it was amazing. I mean, I can just imagine how many people left speechless when they see the score. Because it's not that they win, it's the difference, the points difference that actually made this win just a statement win for Virtus in round three, in round two,
yeah.
sorry. And round
And
three
I want
versus
to add,
Alba, yeah, they have the chance to continue their winning streak.
yeah,
Yeah, but
I just wanted to add that we are also considering Cervena Zvezda Ivanovic for the game against Monaco. I guess they're playing at home. The only difficult aspect here is that Monaco hasn't won any, and they should win at some point, but maybe not on this round. So perhaps
yeah,
3+1. Yes,
but 3+1. But in my opinion, the plus one has question mark because you never know how Monaco can bounce back after this defeat. So
yeah.
maybe they will go out
They're
on the court and just make the win from the first second.
they're unpredictable team. We see the home court advantage sometimes should be enough in Serbia, but yeah, it's
That's true.
early in the season. Yeah. So I think with this we can move to our teams, right?
Yeah, we can see our AlleyOopDunks team. This is our, let's say, main team that we have. Um, as you see, we made 3 changes and the coach. So first we had Katash as the coach. Again, because the game was suspended, we got 20 points automatically because they got the average. And we brought Erdem Chan because we believe FS will win this must-win game versus Asvel. And then we
And he's
changed.
quite cheaper, right?
Yeah, it's 7 credits for the
Actually, if
coach.
if you wanna, yeah, you wanna keep him potentially, it's gonna um, increase the value.
Yeah, and give you also the chance to spend more for the players if you want to bring more expensive players, for example.
Uh,
Um,
Second, the next round, then round four,
mhm.
FS is playing at home versus Valencia. Um, so yeah,
There is a
perhaps you can.
possibility of keeping, yeah,
Yeah,
of keeping
yeah,
Erdem Chan. That's true. That's true.
yeah.
Uh, yes, we didn't keep, as you see, we did. We brought in Campazzo because he had a very good game, and we had to sacrifice Kevin Ponder, but Kevin Ponder doesn't have yet the beginning that we, let's say, the fans uh,
Expected.
predicted, expected, and predicted, having in mind how Ponder finished, last season. Um, then we brought on in Sedekerskis instead of Hezonia. Sedekerskis had the monster game versus Alba. I don't remember how many rebounds grabbed in total. I believe it was double figure. Yes, he had a double double actually, 11 points, and as you see, 12 rebounds. I mean,
13.
13. Sorry. Yeah, you see, is amazing. Is amazing. Stekers is having an amazing year so far, as you see from the first two games,
Yeah.
and plays a lot of minutes as well. And lastly, we brought Schneider from Alba instead of Lovrenovicius. Schneider had a big game versus Baskonia. I think he had 15 fantasy points, uh, 16, with scoring 17 points and grabbing 2 rebounds and 2 steals. Um, just 3 missed shots in 18 minutes. I mean, I don't know what deep value uh, paying for a player means in if we take into consideration what it can bring you back. So as you see, it is in doubt for injury. That's what if you click on Snyder, that you what you will see. That's he's injured. However, we checked in RotoWire, but and also Schneider played in the German league, so we expect him to play in the game.
And then we still have Nebo from last week, still
Yeah,
on our
and Vlad.
team. So round two and Blood. Yeah. So potentially, um, with the credits we have on the side, we will try next midweek to see if we can upgrade one of our three weak spots in this team. That is Laredza, Lugis, and Wimberg.
Mhm. Because this week is the first week of double run week of Euroleague. So if you can have this in mind as well, so you can keep some credits, because this week we have, I think, only Wednesday to make the changes. Then Thursday we have games again.
Yeah. So that's then the story for our main team. On our second team, our deep value team, we actually, as you can see on the side, we have kept way more credits, 2.5 for the next round. We exchanged Zizic in for Moteyunas. We believe with playing against as well, potentially, and also the score that they will need, Zizic will be a focal point in the paint for FS, and he should be able to finish under the basket. And also, we wanted someone to be able to play in turn one. Um, then we have brought in Grigonis for Colson, and that's a move to actually give us enough credits to bring a more to have a more all-around team. And Grigoni seems to be having a good start with Panathinaikos team this year, so we're gonna trust him. And then we did exchange Voigtman. That was a one-off for his 21 points average last week. We brought in Sengelia. That he seems like he's the comeback season for EuroLeague, hopefully. So as you can see, Sengelia had scored 21 and almost 20 with bonus fantasy points in the first two rounds, and he's scoring double digits, and he's playing, as you can see, between 26 and 32 minutes. Playing back at home against Alba, he should be able to, find ways to the basket. Of course, for the first round, we have also, before I go to that, we exchange our coach from Katas to Luca Banchi. Again, we wanted something, as I said, deep value. So we got with our cheapest choice there. And then for captain, we have walk up for this round. But if that doesn't go well, we also considered a little bit about this. If that doesn't go well, of course, we have our main actual captain that's on round 2, that is Brown, Lorenzo Brown, waiting there to play.
And also, just in case, let me mention, as you said, yeah, we have Lorenzo Brown is, the captain with close eyes, but we also have Shengelia, just in case, if you need a second, let's say, choice, then is also a valid one based on how he's playing so far.
Exactly. And I think with that, we conclude this episode. Thank you all for watching, and you can follow us on Twitter and subscribe here, like the video, and we can see you next time. Enjoy the round, guys.
See you next, guys.